The PASPider program is a 5-year-old program which we have a mobile art lab and bring to Western Sculpture Park. The reason it's brought to the park is because all the recreation centers and so on for this neighborhood are across the highway. So Western Sculpture Park is surrounded by these apartment complexes, and this is the core neighborhood. The children come from all these apartments that surround the park. So we come to them. We give them a 3-hour workshop once a week. It's consistent, and we think that's important. My name is Mary Johnson, and I am the Education Director for Public Art St. Paul for Youth.
I am Erick F. Avery, and I come from a theater background, but currently my practice is more based in interdisciplinary work.
My name is Hemeyer, and I guess I would identify my creative practice as being very and being involved with other people.
I'm Denise Tennen, and I mostly create sculpture, and I also do public art participation pieces, community participation works.
My name is Theresa Crushshon. I am a blogger and painter, and I also make Mardi Gras Indian costumes.
I'm Andrew Gramm. Most of my work is in printmaking and in other participatory media.
So my experience was really incredible. Public Art St. Paul in this program is doing a really incredible job of consistently providing art to people who don't necessarily have as much access as you would find in other parts of the city.
It's right in these kids' backyard, basically. They look out their windows and they see, oh, there's a spider, and they come out, and if it appeals to them, they stay.
So when we were doing stencils during one of the workshops this summer, I was expecting a lot of kids to use the letters to spell out their own names, but they were really giving, not just to each other, but thinking, oh, who can I make this for? What can I spell out? And I think that was really in the spirit of the whole program.
We did a project where we glued stuff to stuff. Also did a project where we talked about detecting the invisible. So we made invisibility detectors, which was really fun.
The instruction was like, okay, you just paint your hand, and then press it down and you make this print. And that went from painting this side of your hand, to painting this side of your hand, to painting all the way up your arm, to painting your legs and as much as you could paint. So they were just covered in paint and pressing it on the canvas, and it was this really incredible Burning Man moment where the kids were so engaged with the visceral nature of art. And that was a really special moment for me.
And it was also cool to see them feeling like they were teachers too, so they could be experts at whatever project we were working on, and also bring in some of their own creative twists that I wouldn't have thought of, and then really making the program their own.
I actually learned more than what I gave because they completely would just have a lot of fun and just take the design concept to a whole nother level.
Seeing kids week after week, some of them would come running up as soon as we got here and be like, Emily, you're here, It felt very warm and welcoming.
I've also had the pleasure of, kids return, and seeing them grow up through the program.
It's just so important that a program like this exists where a kid can just go do something where they feel safe, comfortable, and they're having a great time.
My involvement with the PASPider program has given me the opportunity to re-experience the optimism of childhood, the world we all come from and that many of us unfortunately forget. Being surrounded by kids whose enthusiasm and their sense of adventure is still fresh and whole is transformative in that it renews one's belief that there's no reason the world can't be a better place. And here's my chance to help make it happen.